Hello, my dear Scorpio. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I'm back for this amazing question: how he thinks or she thinks about you. How could we live without this answer, right? All right, let's start. Um, okay, so this is how I organize that. First, what he thinks or she thinks about you, how he really feel about you deep down, okay? How he acts, his thinking, how he walks, his feelings. What is the exterior influence for it, and how he gonna walk or she gonna walk uh, their feelings in the future. Okay, so are we starting? Let's go. So the first card that I have, what he or she thinks about you. I have Temperance, guys. Temperance is the card of alchemy, like blending um, different liquid together, like water and oil, to create a better and stronger thing. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a transformation, okay? So I like these cards. So a person's feeling represented by temperance are persistent. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they feel like it will require perseverance and a good dose of patience. Mm-hmm. They feel resolved to continue to find solutions in the relationship, so the two can transform each other. They feel determined to merge into a stronger unit together. They feel willing to compromise. They know that both of you bring something different into the relationship, and they feel ready to meet halfway. This is a feelings of moderation. Mm-hmm. The, These aren't. This is not mushy love feelings. Okay. Mm-hmm. But their feelings don't run hot or cold. This is not really intense passions, but it's like it's like the call temperance. Okay. If if there was a challenges or strong feelings in the past, temperance indicates that this person's feelings can want to bring more harmony to the relationship. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's the surface. Now let's go deep. We have the 8 of coins, guys. So it is building something of value. That person doesn't only like you, they also have a greater romantic feelings for you. And they're not really confused about it, kind of. Mm-hmm. But in the same time, this is not really a card of feeling. So I was like, okay, let me get a clarification here. And I had I got the King of Cups. Mm-hmm. You have impressed that person greatly with your personality. And because of that, she or he feels that you are special. And they have a desire to see you or as 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 boyfriend or girlfriend here. So it feels like she or he knows already. Hmm. He, this person is comfortable with love. Look at him. Everything is going crazy around, but he's fine. In control. Okay? He he owns his feeling, and it's his choice. He's not some helpless person with his emotion out of control. No. Mm-mm. He's not a slave to love. Mm-hmm. But he knows the power of love. Very wise. Very wise with love here. Um, he knows kind of that he's loved and respected, kind of. This is a mature, strong love, not just a fling. He knows this could be the relationship he is seeking. Or it's gonna be a woman or a man, okay? Apply it to your situation. Mm-hmm. He's kind of in control of his emotion. But it seems like he's lacking something. He's kind of bored being like that, but so he's not someone who's afraid to show it, but he's also in control. Mm-hmm. I mean, when I say he has his feelings under control, it doesn't mean that he's hiding them, okay? He just expresses them in a controlled way. Instead of shooting from the rooftops, he'll whisper sweet nothings in your ears, for example. Kind of person here. Instead of getting on one knee in a busy mall and pleading, please, please, please marry me, he'll make a private romantic dinner for two by candlelight to propose marriage. So it's very discreet and very very private kind of love. Okay, it's not passionate. It's different. It's being confident about your love and not having any need to express it aggressively, kind of. More you're confident about something and more you don't need to move, kind of. I would say. All right, guys, that's not bad. Then how he walks his talk. I have the fountain, and this card, guys, has been following you because in your overreading the same you have it. You always have it. And this is the universe, guys. So I'm gonna read it again. Maybe you might like to hear that. Okay. So the fountain. The fountain exists outside and beyond the cycle of birth, death, time, and form. It is the nameless, changeless source of which everything is a part. It is the walking from the dream of separateness and identity and the recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things divine nature. Okay, when the fountains appears in your reading, relinquish all illusion of control and remain quiet. It invites you to observe, masterless, and to just be. Okay, effortless and undistinguishable from life. You are the voice and the breath of universes. Beautiful. With a little French accent. So it's oneness, moment of cosmic clarity, being fully awake. That person is very spiritual, for sure. Well, talking about the universe and oneness, I have the hangman. Well, I didn't want to have that as a only the fountain as how that person. Actually, thinking about it, because I was like, okay, how he or she walks his feeling, like the fountain. It's very spiritual, but it also mean be. They're just themselves, kind of. They're just themselves, and I think it's going really good with how they express their love. They don't feel the need um, to go for more. They're just they are. But I did get the hangman just to have more insight here. Um, so they're kind of taking a step back to calculate all their options. Sometimes we're rushing too quickly into a relationship or standing too far back. So that person is allowing some time to reflect on their next move. It can also symbolize a level of entanglement that person is not quite ready to undertake yet. So they're kind of trying to allow themselves to be free here. All right. So they are like really thinking, because this is not serious. I mean, it's not serious. This is serious. They want something serious. So I guess they have to think about it. And then what influence your work is the high priestess. You have the moon behind. This is intuition. Very intuitive person. It's a person that really have a inside word. They listen to themselves, and the hangman here. They listen to themselves. They go inside themselves to find the answers. They might be scared to do that step, and they're really trying to see the pro and cons, kind of. And they try to find it in themselves, and that's the best way, actually. Very clever people here. Very confident. So their intuition and how they're gonna feel, their feelings and everything will really play on their decision here. So be the best you can, okay? Because apparently they're looking at you and judging by how they feel. So try to make them feel good. It's gonna help. And then how they're gonna walk their feelings in the future. I have the Two of Wands. So now that person has all the weapons that they need, that they were looking for. Okay. And that little bubble here might also mean soulmate here. Okay. So things unfold. So they did all the preliminary steps. So they are now at a crossroad where the decision has to be made. In order to allow progress and movement. They might be waiting to see how the relationship may unfold. It might be a waiting period here, okay, before the relationship take a momentum, kind of. So the key would be patience here. So don't overthink. This is having personal power, being bold, courage. They're gonna have the courage and the greatness. Yeah. So they're gonna find the courage. They're gonna find the courage here to they're gonna find the courage to take the step. I mean, I hope so. After all that thinking, I hope something gonna be moving here. I mean, I hope for you. So they will find the courage to step up here. Okay, but they're scared. I don't want to hide you. They're scared. With all this thinking, they really don't want to make a mistake here. Okay, so that's maybe why if you are in a waiting kind of zone here, this is what's happening. Okay, for the cards, for the romance angel, I have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. Alright, about this card, I would say, because that's a long process here, and this is a spiritual person here. Pray. This is just to speed the process or to just give more positivity and more weight for your situation, for in your favor. Pray to influence the situation. Okay, it's gonna go well, but it's it's kind of taking time and it's too much thinking. It's almost kind of it could be weak in a certain way because the person is hard time to take a decision. So you can help them taking the decision, praying or meditating, sending good vibes. I know it's very light. It's a little thing, right? But it is what can make the difference, actually. Okay, so pray for it. All right, and it will happen. Believe. All right, guys. Scorpio, you had the best month last month and this month. Yeah, April, right? This is the reading that I did, and this is just following. So happy for you. My rising is Scorpio, and I just want to tell you, like, with the rising thing, is more you get older and more you will see your rising is stepping up. So I'm a little bit more Scorpio now, and actually, when I do my reading for Scorpio, I want to be Scorpio. All right, my beautiful Scorpio, enjoy your month, and I'm thinking doing that every 2 months because we don't want to spy on people every month. Okay, I know it's kind of I don't want to do too much on this question. So like every 2 months, I will do a little reading like that. Okay. So enjoy, and I know you're happy. I know already. I know everything. Okay. See you soon.